Hey, first off, bro, I just want to start off with a question.
Yeah.
What has been your biggest takeaway the past 3 months?
Yeah, that's a good one. So I think my biggest takeaway over the last couple of months is like just taking faster action.
Yeah.
Because I was needing like 100% certainty before. Like, for example, when I joined the last program that we joined, both of us,
Yeah.
like I needed 100% clarity. Like I needed to know all the features. I needed to know like I needed to know everything in order to like start doing anything with it. But now when someone is like, yeah, do this, buy this investment, like I just do it in like 2 seconds because I see that this guy that's actually like saying it to me, I can like this is a guy that I know,
Yeah.
and this is a guy that I like sees up to as well. And yeah, I just need a lot less certainty today to make that like the decision. What about you?
Yeah. You just trust your gut feeling.
Yeah.
I think the main takeaway that I've had is that just when working with clients, it's really, really important that you focus on the things that happens first in the funnel. And when we take new clients on, it's extremely important that you focus on just really making sure that the messaging that they have for the offer already is aligned.
Yeah.
So that you don't, because we've had this happen over the past 3 months, that we've had big launches where we put a lot of money in.
Yeah.
And everything is done correctly. But the bottom line is that the messaging was wrong from the beginning that they gave us.
Yeah.
And we didn't question it, we just said, yeah, let's fucking run with it because the offer has been out for a while.
Yeah.
And that fucked our launch.
Exactly. Yeah, you always need to see like the whole funnel. You can't just look at this closing part or just like the marketing part. You need to see like, yeah, does this ICP make sense with everything else as well?
Yeah, because like if you're getting into a funnel, even if for like as a marketer, the most important thing is like you still need to make money. So you need to overlook all the parts, even if you're just like a growth operator or marketer.
Yeah, exactly. And that's also what we're doing for our clients. Like we're not only going in there and like doing the sales process or just doing the marketing or doing like fixing the ICP document or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
We give them fucking everything, because if we can give them everything and give them what they need, like that's also what's the bottleneck in their business. And that's also like how we do the outreach and everything. Like we only look for the bottlenecks. We don't look for some fucking nice thing that's nice to have, some type of service. Like we just solve the thing that we need to solve for them.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what's your take on that, by the way?
Yeah, I completely agree with it, and I think that's extremely true. And I think over the past 3 months we've just learned so much about just specifically that, because we thought that we're the shit right now, but if you don't, these things don't occur, then you will never.
Yeah.
You will never know how to overcome it. So if you get a chance later down the line to work with like a really big motherfucker, then it's good that these things have occurred, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, by the way, welcome guys to a podcast. We wanted to do this while we're here in Malaga with one of our clients, and we just wanted to have a sit down and make sure you guys get some real value and just
fucking go for it. Show you guys what we got.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's good. And and then also like one thing that I also mentioned in one of my YouTube videos as well is that you always need to keep selling.
Yeah.
Because what we realized was like when we hit like 10K, we were like, I think it was 20K actually.
Yeah, 20K.
When we hit 20K our first time, we were like, yeah, we're the fucking biggest guys out here. Like in our town, we're like, yeah, we can do this, and this. Like we can fucking buy shit, like random stuff. But what you realize is then when you buy from like a mentor or something, from nowhere, all your money is disappears. Because you don't like make new sales.
Yeah, and then you think about like, hey, I need to do client delivery. I'm not taking new clients. I can stop doing outreach. I can just focus on delivery.
Exactly.
But then like if something, for example, what we had happen, if something fucks up in the beginning of the like, it's not something that we like should know, but that we need to know.
Yeah.
Because like they should already have an offer, but.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if they should have, like I don't give a fuck if it should be that way. I give a fuck of what actually happens, because if it should be that way and it isn't, then we miss out on money.
Yeah, exactly. And then also like the part of their like missing out on money as well. That's also why you need to like solve the bottlenecks extremely fast.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do that, then you're literally leaking money every single day when you're not doing it. And that's also like how you should think about your outreach. If you're watching this right now, I think that there's like a lot of people that's already making like 100K per month and plus, but there's also a lot of people that might just be starting out and they're doing their outreach and stuff. So like if you're doing your outreach right now, like also think about it in that way. Like we're giving them a solution to what they don't understand right now.
Yeah.
Like we're literally giving them an opportunity, and we are the value in that conversation. So showing them the bottlenecks faster rather than not doing the outreach, like you see how the outreach now becomes extremely easy because you just reframe it in your mind that this is something good for them and not something that you fucking that you don't want to do.
Yeah, exactly, because you have to feel like it's your obligation to sell the fuck out of them, because you have to think that the more they pay you, the more you're going to give a fuck about them. And if you gave 100% fuck about somebody, then you would make him a trillionaire. But you can't, obviously, because you can't do 100% to one person. So you have to split it between clients, and then the more people pay you, the more you can give a fuck about them and the more money they're going to make, because they have access to you and you're the fucking guy that's gonna make shit happen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's extremely important. And also if we go into like something else as well, like what do you feel like is the top characteristics that we find is the best in our clients that actually give the best results?
Hey, that's a good one. Yeah. I think the main one is that they just take action fast. Because we work with so many people, and there's a clear difference in results over the people that just take action and do stuff fast, and the people that postpone it, reschedule calls, and do all of that shit. And then one characteristic that I also like, especially like for the clients that we actually sign, is that they don't argue. They don't argue with us. They just accept. They're extremely open to new information and open to just taking action on stuff. And just having that trust in us. And I think that's also, we've gotten better at just communicating the trust to the client, which is our obligation. But even though some people aren't open to that shit, and if you aren't open to new information, when you sign someone like a new marketing manager or just a growth operator, then you shouldn't hire someone. You should just try to figure it out on your own, because they probably know more about the stuff that you're trying to fix than you do yourself.
100%.
What about you, man?
Vad fan frågar
what's the best characteristic of seeing clients?
So my top 5, I would say like taking action fast, obviously, like we have mentioned it like 5 million times now. And then just like attacking without certainty, and then being coachable. And then like pretty much the same as you, like just accepting what we're telling them, and then just like understanding that there's different solution out there that you're not doing right now, and just accepting that fact. Because a lot of people, they're not really open to like something new. For example, if a client is doing like a call funnel right now, they're not really open to like doing a webinar because they have never tried it. So that might also be like, if you're doing outreach, like a thought in your head, like he's not doing webinars right now, so why would he want to do that? Like obvious, like that's just a bigger gap. Like you just start running webinars, they haven't even done it, so there's a whole market there for like them that they haven't even attacked. So just like the fact that just being open to like new ideas, like how you can start doing things in a new way in order to make more money, I would say. That's what
I think over those past 3 months, we've also started going more into the hiring markets and actually building out teams, because before we just did everything ourselves. Maybe have a setter here, a setter there. But now we have like setters, closers, sales manager, setting manager, closer manager. We have like a marketing manager that's not ourselves. We have an operations manager delegating tasks, and then we're just on everyone's ass all the time, making sure everything is good.
Exactly.
But I think it's extremely important when you hire people that you also look for these types of characteristics in the people you hire. Especially for setters, because setters, they're doing the hard, they're the trench work. So when you hire setters, I think it's extremely important that you look for people who don't reschedule the call. If you have a call with a setter and he says, hey, I need to reschedule tomorrow, kick that fucker out. If he doesn't have a really good reason, like, hey, my mom just died, Like that's actually happened, by the way. And it was like their grandma died, and I said needed to take like a day off, and we're like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But if there are people that just reschedule calls, then just keep them out of the way. Yeah. Also, people that aren't open to working more.
Yeah.
And just like doing the fucking hard work, because usually you're not going to find someone in the correct time zone for your offer, and that can be the case. Yeah. But then you just need to find someone that's willing to work. For example, one of our setters, real fucking killer, by the way, he's working until 4 a.m. his time. Yeah. 4 a.m. his time every single day because he needs to call people.
Yeah. And then I mean also, like, even if there's someone that is like, because we always take everything on ourselves like 99% of the time. So like, even if someone, like if you take on a setter, for example, and they're not willing to work late, then it's just we haven't framed it in the correct way for them to understand why they should work late. Because if we would give them a bonus or like give them a stronger incentive to do it later, then obviously they would do it. But if you don't do it and you just like accept that you're not going to do it, then like it's not everything on the setter. Like it's also on our end, like on the CEO's end, on the founder's end, on the business owner's end, to like frame it in the correct way so that everyone understands why they need to do everything.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can't just take someone and just expect them to do everything correctly. You need to set expectations, because even like a fucking A player can become like a B player in like the wrong team.
Yeah.
And there usually are B players in that team. For example, the setter that we have to work that works to 4 a.m. Like we know that guy for quite a while. Yeah. He wasn't like this before. No. There's no way. It's just when he came into our team, we set the right expectations for him and we let him know what the fuck is up. Yeah. And then we say, hey, this is needed from you to land the role. This is what we expect from you. Yeah. This is kind of how we want you to operate. This is when the calls are happening. This is when you need to call. And then he said, I don't know if I can call this late. And we said, hey, bro.
Why?
Why?
Literally just why.
Yeah, and they said, but this is, and then we just, we just solved them. We said, it's like objection handling, but for hiring instead. Yeah. And now we don't have to do the hiring. We have a hiring manager. Yeah. But it took a long fucking time to train that hiring manager, because when we reviewed for the first 1 to 2 months, when we reviewed his like calls that he had, or like hiring calls, he just took in so many unqualified fuckers that like we had to do a whole like wrap around for that. We was close to firing him. Yeah, but good luck we didn't, because this guy is a fucking killer as well. Yeah. But yeah, man, expectation setting is probably the best way.
Yeah, for sure. Expectation management.
Nå ringer meg. Valgte. Jag fixar det sen. Vi hade 10 minuter till.
Yeah, so expectation management. Then also like, because you mentioned firing people and all that stuff. That's also like one thing, because like myself, like I wasn't the most confident guy before, and I was like pretty small and all of that stuff. So I was like pretty scared to like fire people and all that stuff. But now, like not gonna lie, like that's literally one of the most important parts, just to become more harsh. Like you're just becoming more logical and just being like more real with people. It's just that you're dumb towards them, or that you don't like them or anything. It's just like being upfront with them, because you also save their time. Because if they're doing like a decent work in your business, you could literally just kick them instead, and maybe they can come back when they have improved and stuff. Yeah. But it's going to like leak so much money from your business if you don't make that like firing cycle faster. That's one thing because we had one closer, for example, that wasn't really performing. Like he had like bad show rate, because that's also like that's not only the setter's work, it's also like the closer's work to have a good show rate. So he had bad show rate, like the close rate was a bit like up and down as well, and he wasn't really like a fit for the team. Yeah. So like we waited too long to fire him, but then now we're like, fuck it, like let's just fire him and let's see what happens, and everything just got fixed. Yeah. So what we learned from that was like, don't think about like the emotions too much in this, because you just need to fire people faster, because they will also like have it better, because they might find a better offer that aligns better with their vision and what they're trying to do and the people in that team than in our team. So just reframe it again, as I said before, like in your mind, what firing someone means. It isn't like you are being bad, I want to kick the fuck out of you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah, you just need a better opportunity for your situation. And yeah, it just might not be a fit.
Yeah, and by the way, if you guys want the metrics on this, we fired this guy 3 days too late. We had a thought on Sunday,
Yeah.
and then we're going to fire him, and then on Wednesday we actually did.
Yeah.
But during Sunday to Wednesday, during those 3 days, he took 12 calls with all 12 financially qualified calls that were high likelihood of showing up.
Yeah.
That alone costed us 10K.
Yeah, exactly. 10K.
If we do all the math, that was 3 or 4 closers, or 3 or 4 closes for that offer, which is fucking 10K, which is diabolical that we missed on that in fucking 3 days
Exactly,
by taking out like an action too late.
Yeah, and that goes to show like how important this is, like firing faster and doing everything faster. You just see, and also you guys watching, you just see like it's just about making everything fucking faster.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you just do it faster, then you will find new information faster, and you will learn things faster. And even if things goes to shit, it will go up faster. Like everything just goes fast.
Yeah, exactly. Because volume negates luck.
Yeah.
And if you, how the fuck are you supposed to do volume if you don't have speed?
Yeah.
Like if you're doing 5 outreaches every other day for like a month, then yeah, you're doing like what 200 outreaches in a month or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even less. I think that's like no, 75 per month.
Yeah.
If you're doing 20 every single day, every day of the month,
that's
fucking 600. That's an 8 times increase in fucking just by doing more.
Yeah, exactly. And then also like, because we talked about this now, like one of our mastermind students also said like, she's very consistent when it comes to outreach.
Yeah.
It's just that she doesn't do enough on a daily basis. So just do more again, like because like if you make something, if you instead of 10 you do 5, you like 5, you will get the result 5x faster.
Yeah.
So you just compress the time frames. Like it's the Parkinson's law. It's like how fast can you make this happen? If you set a time frame for something to happen, it will happen within that time frame if you actually give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
So that's also a quick exercise as well. Like for example, if we're doing a slide deck for a online live event, instead of like saying, yeah, this is going to take us 2 weeks to do for some fucking weird reason. If we just say like, yeah, we only have 1 hour in our calendar to do this, we will find some way to do it in that time frame. Like we use some AI tool, we will talk to someone that knows how to do this even faster. Like we will figure a way, because your brain is also thinking in the terms of like, I want to save energy, so I just want to execute on this shit.
Yeah.
Because you obviously need to do it. And that's also like one interesting thing as well, because you might see for yourself as well, like when you need to do something within a time frame, you always fucking do it in time. But for some weird reason, when you have the time, you don't do it faster, because you're like, yeah, I have time.
Yeah.
So instead of doing it at the end, just do it earlier and then compress the time. Because then you can do like the same amount of time. You can do the emails, the SMS, the fucking webinar slide deck, like in the same time as just doing the slide decks for the event.
Yeah, exactly. And I think one good exercise for this as well is a lot of people are thinking that like, hey, how much money can I make this year? How much money can I make this week, this month? No, just say, how much can I make this today?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, how much money can I make?
Yeah.
And if you have a lot of shit to do, just say, okay, how much can I get done today? I want maximum fucking input today. Yeah. What can I get done at the end of today? And then you're gonna just realize that if you just focus on that shit, you're going to get so much done. And also, if you're thinking about it as collecting cash, you're gonna think about, hey, I have this lead, I have this, hey, this guy called me a week ago and I didn't reply, fuck. And then you're gonna, you might take him on like a $500 deposit because he's broke as fuck, but still, you get money out of him. And then you do that for 500 people. Damn, you have collected 2K just because you thought, hey, how much can I make today?
Yeah.
And it's literally that simple, because a lot of people, I know a lot of people watching this, especially if you are making a bit more money, you have leads that you're not replying to, that you're not following up with, just because you don't have mind clarity. You're having so much thing blocking your mind because you think, hey, I have a launch coming up, I have this, I have that, I need to hire people, I need to do more ads. But if you take a step back as well, then you can just look at, hey, I have 50 leads that have messaged me, but I haven't messaged them back.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can't do this if you're not sitting down and actually thinking about it.
Yeah.
We have an exercise that we like to call thinking time.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, one of the main reasons that we are where we're at right now. Because we're working with a lot of clients, and it's easy to make everything just become so cloudy in your mind.
Yeah.
And if you have everything clear, then you know exactly what action to take.
Yeah, exactly. It's so simple. Like you literally just have like 1 to 2 questions in your mind that is like hard hitting questions. Like how would I, as an alone person in my business, act like 5 people in my team? Like you just like a weird fucking question, and then you just execute on that, and you just realize that you just open a new level of your own mind for some reason, and then or if you have like a constraint in something, or if you want like, okay, so what can I do today in order to make 10K, for example?
Yeah.
And then you just start to list out the reasons or the steps on how you actually can do it. And you make like a tailored plan for like every single goal that you have, or every single constraint, or operate like anything that you have. And it just makes it like, instead of just having it like at a thought, you make it actually like step by step tailored to the specific thought that you have.
Yeah, and this is also like where financially modeling everything comes out, because then you know, hey, I want to make 10K, and that takes, my ticket size is 2K, I need to close 5 people, I have a 30% close rate, then that means I have to take fucking, 15 sales calls. Okay, that's showed. Okay, I have an 80% show rate. Hey, I need to take fucking 18 or 20, let's say 20 sales calls. Hey, to make 10K, I need to take 20 sales calls. How can I do that today?
Yeah.
How can I book in 15 sales calls today? Because then I know the actions that I have done today will lead to me making 10K.
Yeah.
And you just compress the time frame and say on these, hey, okay, can I take 4 sales calls today, 8 tomorrow, 8 the day after, and there's 3 days, hey, 20 calls done, I made 20K.
Yeah, exactly. And that's also like a thought as well, like just to reframe, like instead of thinking like, okay, what can I do this week, just do what can I do today instead, because then everything just starts to become like more urgency. Like everything is about urgency. Like all our mastermind students, like all our clients, like everything. The only reason why some of them haven't hit the goal that they want in the time frame that they want is because of urgency. Yeah. Because they don't give a fuck about actually hitting the goal.
Yeah.
So
and that's all about like it's all about reasons as well. If you everyone watching this, if you fucking had enough urgency, you would be able to accomplish everything in life.
Yeah.
Like, you think these people that are making billions are where they're at for no reason, that came from fucking nothing? No. They had enough urgency and they knew, I need to make shit happen. There is no other way for me to do this than to do exactly this. I need this fucking urgency and I need it now.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap up. Not gonna lie. Yeah, this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good one.
We'll make more of this. And if you got any questions, drop them in the comment section, and just let us know, because we'll make a fuck ton of more content. And just let us know. And it was a good one.
Guys, take action on this now.
Yes, sir. Take action.
See you.
So.